Hey.
Hey.
Mambo.
Fiti.
Kwaje?
Niko poa kabisa.
Poa. Hata mimi niko sawa. I thank God for this day.
Yeah. Kabisa.
Yeah, so that we continue engaging with our people.
Yes, our people.
Hey. Karibuni, welcome to the Rukenya'S podcast, Ready to Mingle.
Yeah.
And now we're in season 2 and we're talking about marriage, getting into marriage. Last week we talked about what you need to go through in terms of the process. Yeah, so, and today we're going to continue the same conversation.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the wedding plans, what you need to consider when you're getting ready to plan for the wedding.
Yeah.
Because have you proposed? Ama it's Kiunduzo like someone I know.
Are you strong, bro? Strong.
So what do you think about that? What do you think about the engagement?
The engagement is the decision. That's the important part. The other thing
about the engagement, getting down on your knee and planning that engagement party, engagement surprise on top of the mountain or at the best restaurant in the city.
The only thing that matters there is you say yes.
Yeah, then, plan something special, a special event, and then I will say yes. Once I see the efforts that you put on your engagement, they reveal the kind of planner you are.
No.
How much you love me, the weight you put into it, how much you spend. Yeah.
No. It's just the question pops up and you ask it and they say there is.
But then you have to set the mood.
No.
The environment.
Of course, it can be. This thing is interesting. It can be in a bus ride. Train ride. Yeah.
Maybe in Maldives, we're taking the train to the other side of the town.
But I'm talking about here, Kayole, just crossing like this.
Really?
Yeah.
A dude is just standing here next to us, because gari imejaza hivi, alafu you're asking me, will I marry you?
Yeah.
The environment matters.
It beats. Just look at what will the moment, the kind of moment it will be. Is it what will have preceded that? Yeah, so that sets a mood. Yeah.
Kwanza, did you propose the first time? You proposed, right?
No, of course I did. But
so how did you propose?
The same way, just went to a restaurant and I proposed.
Exactly.
See, we were in a restaurant. You forgot.
But did you go down on the knee?
No, I don't mean. That's not me. I don't know how those things are going.
But you don't go down on your knee because of you.
No,
but you need to impress the lady.
No, I mean all those going down and then the words don't come out. What is that? That will happen. What will happen to that?
Yeah, the words not coming out is part of the process. It feels so good when words are not coming out. And it's like, you love me, you don't even have words for it.
Going to my knees, love. That's love.
It's showing commitment.
Which one? Commitment is me deciding asking you, can I marry you? That's it, man. That's a commitment.
So you're telling guys here not to propose?
No, ask the lady for what is proposed. No, I'm saying propose means asking the question.
Yeah, ask Kuko, but
don't assume. So that you see, we have been dating for 10 years. We are assuming. What are you assuming?
We already decided. When we were talking about dating, we said you're not assuming that you're in a relationship.
Yeah, you have to be clear.
You've already said that you're in a relationship.
So that's the most important thing to me. Ask a question and let it be answered. Then you know
whether you're going to marry me.
So the other things, whatever happens behind the scene, either here, either there.
Propose. It matters to the chick, but I've seen some couples, setting up parties and doing all that, and the chick ends up saying no.
Lord, tell me now.
Yeah, she ends up saying
she can tell you if you are genuine or not.
Okay, what do you think about? She can tell. I've just thought about this. What do you think about the guys who propose, like if the lady maybe serves in a church, maybe worship team or whatever? What do you think about guys who propose in the church during service? Probably they have arranged with the church leadership, and they come onto the girl, and the girl is worshiping, closing her eyes and opening her eyes. The guy is on her knee.
Yeah, people are creative.
Now, what do you think about that proposing in the church?
It's awesome. I love it. It's creativity. If someone is more creative in that direction, let him be. If they don't feel the creativity, the inspiration to be creative, brother, I just asked a question, man.
Ladies,
when she's visited and now she's supposed to leave to Mamisha, hey, kidogo tu. What's the question?
Why is she even visiting you in the house?
When she came with her friend.
It needs to be displayed. Public display of affection. Public display.
Which one? Display of affection.
Yeah, and love and commitment and the decision.
So, minus that means what?
Means that you could punch.
I couldn't cover you. Ulisikia punch, baby. Ulisikia punch.
Ilikuwa punch yenye mpaka ina crack kio.
Baby, ni crack at the heart, man. Heart got tenderized. Tenderized.
Hebu tuende kwa topic ya leo. So, whether the proposal happened or not, the answer has been given that yes, we are going to get married.
Sure.
And so what next? We talked about the things to remember, put in mind. Like if you're saying you're getting married in December, then you need to start working backwards.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to the AG processes. You cannot start early or later than that. So that you need to remember. And then so there are some other things we wanted to talk about. Like for instance, choosing the best couple, choosing the accountability partner. The best couple can be the accountability partner or not. Like you can have your best couple and still have an accountability partner. So what do you think is the difference? Like let's talk about the difference between the accountability partner and the best couple.
We normally tend to find that in life you have those friends who are always with you in the day-to-day life. Friends who you can ask them to rush you somewhere, rush you maybe to a function, rush you to a family gathering. Friends who are normally mostly they're more in your life in one way or another, because you see these people are the people who know you well. And they'll even tell you, hey, Apple, if they see the spouse you've chosen, hey, Apple, we know, they know your type. They can even tell you who your type is and all that. These are people who have been there with you and tried being naughty with you. They've tried most. These are your friends, you see. And then, but the best couple is somebody who you look up to, and you don't have time to mess around whenever they are around there. You don't have the luxury to really be vulnerable in terms of like what you do with your other friends, guy friends, for you lady friends. These are people who you'd only specifically share things that are intimate, things that are more they're more addressing direction, actually things like purpose and direction in your life, destiny and all that. Whereas vis-a-vis these guys who are just your friends, they can walk with you now through life, and they can even surprise, like impromptu, they call you out and tell you, we had something going on, come, let's go with you. So you find these friends, these are people you can even tell, hey, but I'm in a mess. They tell you, hey, where you're going, you're in a mess. That's wrong, and they bump you back to the right path. So this can happen to be your more likely to you can commit to them as an accountable partner. Best couple. These are people who to go to. Yeah, to go to. Yeah. Now, seeing what they are in life, and maybe that's where you're aspiring to be, because you can tell these people are solid. I remember even as you look at our best couple, 30 plus years, 35 plus years,
maybe 36 now.
Yeah,
in marriage.
Yes, and they're already they know they've lived it. They're elderly than you. You see, there's a lot of people you can grab, but hey, bro, like toka twende. There's a wedding. Toka twende. This one you cannot give. You don't have that luxury with them, but you love their either you hear their sense of or their sense of interpretation, a sense of outlook to things in life, and you like whatever they'll tell you in terms of advice. These other guys, these are people when you tell them off, but they're still your friends. You'll tell them, like you can play with them. So this can be your accountable partners. Even can be your accountability partners, or they can call them bumper buddies. Yeah, bumper buddies who you can call and tell them, hey, nimepatikana mahali hapa. And they tell you, hey, wacha ujinga bana, hey, toka bana. Can you go back to, you can't do that, and then you can listen, yeah? So I think that maybe if you add something, maybe what do you think about yourself?
Yeah, like it's advisable to go for an older best couple, people who have been in marriage for a good amount of time. I see mostly, especially with the young generation or the younger couples, I see them choosing couples who look like couple goals. They wear matching clothes. What they display out is, it's flashy. They don't really think about the best couple. They tend to go to towards the direction of, this couple looks, flashy, trendy, couple goals and all that. They don't really consider that we need a couple that has been there. They can be flashy and all that, but a couple that has gone through the storms, that has gone through seasons, all these 4 seasons of life, and they have overcome. They have older children, so that even when you're planning to have children, when you have young children, they are able to guide you through. Not, I don't think it makes a lot of difference.
It does. The best couple, yes.
Because I remember a friend of mine, they had chosen a couple who were 1 year in marriage. They were 1 year in marriage, the best couple. And then when this couple, the newlyweds, started having problems, when they went to the best couple, especially the lady would go to the best couple lady, the best lady, and the lady would be like, wow, the guy is doing that. No, I cannot stand him, leave him. It's not, they were
this
not.
This is the best maid.
The best maid.
She talks that way.
Yes. Wow. No, I cannot take that. you need to go to people who are not going to take sides.
Yes.
Choose people who are not going to take sides, people who are for marriage. They're not, they're not going to be biased in helping you out when you're going through problems.
Sure.
They're not going to be, biased when one of you makes a mistake or, offends the other. They're going to be like mediators. They are at the center. They're not choosing sides. They are for the union. They're not for anyone. And I think you can keep your very good friends as accountability partners.
Yes.
Keep them there, because if you keep them, if you give them that position of best couple, when it comes to, when you need to make solid decisions, when you're bumping heads, there's going to be a bit of biasness when it comes to that. But you need to choose a couple that is for the marriage, for both of you.
So you advocate for a couple?
I advocate for a couple, the best couple, an older couple that has been in marriage for some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, I've seen people taking their best friend who's even single.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
They're single.
Yeah. I mean, you want a best couple so that because they have gone ahead of you. Yeah.
And where you're going to, they must have a clue where you're going to.
Yes. Say you're going to be first parents. Like it's your first time to get pregnant.
Yeah.
You need someone who has been pregnant before, more than once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, maybe if they have one child, but at least this lady has been pregnant before.
Yes.
So when you call her, I'm going through this. This is what I feel in the morning. My husband is not helping me. I cannot stand in the night. My belly is, someone who has been there and someone who is able to help you. The husband, your best couple, the man can help the man. If your wife now that your wife is pregnant, come, let's have a meeting.
Sure.
And he'll be able to talk you through. This is what she's going through. When my wife was pregnant, this is what happened. You need to prepare this for her. You need to be aware of this. Have you bought this? Have you bought that? What is
because you don't notice how people are not prepared when the first pregnancy. You wonder who was
working with you.
They're not prepared. The 9th month has come. Yes. He has not even done shopping for clothes. Nothing.
Yes.
They're surprised when it happens that she's now ready to deliver.
Yes.
This one now they're thinking what will they wear.
Yes.
Yeah. That shows. Of course, nobody was working with them.
Yeah. So don't make Google and YouTube your mentor. Have somebody real, someone tangible, someone you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, this is what I am feeling. This is what is going on. So that's what I think should happen. When it comes to choosing the best couple and accountability partner.
I even think if the best couple, look at them like our best couple. I like how they had the 35 years. And now in that 35 years they're even stable. Like even their family is stable. The children their children are now even having children. They're even out of the house.
Yes.
So now even I know they've been through financial planning and all that, and so now there's somewhere now they can even think about how to raise their grandchildren.
Yes.
Financially, I can see they've gone ahead. It gives you a good insight. I mean, or rather, outlook to see where you want to be in the future. Yeah. And being accountable to them, you can also be accountable to them in those areas now.
Yes.
Or of course of the relationship, be accountable to them. Remember, the friends were accountable to the dating part, and actually individually in your individual work. When you look at the best couple, they can be accountable for the two of you now for how the relationship is shaping up. You can be accountable. You can choose to say, we'll talk to our best couple concerning a thing that we can see it's still struggle to us. Then you don't go to the guys, you go to the best couple. So you can put them as an accountable partner, and you follow through. So both ways can go.
And the accountability partners, friends, you also need them. The main reason is so that you don't mess up, so that they help you guard the boundaries.
The boundaries,
so that when you go, you need to go out, have a meeting, you can meet at your place, and everyone is there. All your friends are there. You're meeting, and they're watching.
Board games.
You play. You go out for camping. You're all together. You go out. To watch a movie. You're together, so they are helping you guard.
The
I mean, they know you're together. They can let you walk ahead, few steps ahead. It's the two of you, you're holding hands, you're talking, but they're there to just, help you guard the boundaries.
Because I think sometimes you may find yourself, you're late, you're visited, but you're late in. What I can do, I can call one of our accountability partner. You guys, maybe they live along your area. Let them host. Pick
the girl host her and all that. So, and just in case also, you've messed up, these are people you go and open up.
Yes, you open to.
Open up to. Just tell them, this is what happened. we messed up, we didn't mean to do this, what do you think we should do?
Yes.
And then you know they will also help you.
Yes, yes.
They should be able to help you.
Yes,
So you also need to have those friends, the accountability partners, people who are for the marriage, people who are godly, and who also care for each one of you as individuals.
Yes.
As individuals, you know,
they're for you. They want you guys to succeed.
Yes.
They want to see this marriage work.
Yes.
This planning, they want to see it end up in marriage. So they'll, no matter what will happen, even if you messed up, they can easily allow you guys to go through the healing process, oversee the shaping back to how it's supposed to be. They can even oversee you guys separate for a short time, and make sure that you guys are okay, and then you can oversee the coming back, the coming back to the planning. Yes, very important, very important.
Yeah, true. I mean, you know, relationships, well, at the beginning, it's usually a secret. When you're starting, when you're pursuing the lady, not so many people know about it. But as soon as you decide this is the one, then you start introducing them to friends. People start knowing them. But as you progress, don't make things a secret. No, your relationship don't have secrets. Like that, especially before you get into marriage. Do things together with people. Do things together with friends. Otherwise, if you keep everything to yourselves, even finances, what you're thinking about finances, do those things with people and with friends. Open that up to friends so that you can be helped. No man is an island, and don't make your relationship an island.
Amen. Yeah, that's true.
So there are things we talked about before, during the time when we were planning the wedding. And these things we were talking about, you know, who is going to officiate our wedding?
Yes. That was a good
something
one.
you said concerning our marriage, our wedding. So do you want to take that up? The person to officiate and what you believe.
What I think, what I said was, for me, I know it's very important for the bride to be handed over, not to be presented to the groom by her pastor. So her pastor should be the one to hand over. So that would tell, that's why it informed me then it's okay for your pastor to officiate the wedding. And because now of course, even me, I'm coming from a church as well. We can have a collab. So that you have your pastor officiating and my pastor now coming to give the sermon. That I believe I've always thought about that, because just the same way as your parents are the ones who give you out, they're also your parent in the spiritual. Let them give you. Let them be there to officiate and give you out, which was, to me, it allows us to then allow the whole community to participate. It's beautiful.
True. So there's also so you have to decide and discuss who officiates the wedding. You need to discuss where you're going to be fellowshipping after the wedding. Especially if you're not from the same church. That is something we had to discuss.
Yes, we had to.
We had to discuss, because we both were from a different church
and very involved.
I was involved. And you were also involved.
In church,
so it was a bit of when I met your pastor. The pastors, they were asking, so after the wedding, where are you going to? My pastors were also asking where. Then we said, we're not going to, because this is community of faith. It doesn't, what you said, there's a statement you made that it does not matter where you are. You're still in the household of faith. In the body of Christ. So where you're serving, really is not a big deal. However, it is good to pray and ask God.
Do it prayerfully.
So we did that.
We also looked at I was serving in Sunday school in Parklands Baptist Church, and I could tell. I know I was even what do you call it? I was the assistant chairman. yeah, vice chairman for the Sunday school. And I could tell when I visited Kibali, where you go to church, I remember though there was no Sunday school at that time, yeah. Then I realized, oh, okay, I'm a Sunday school teacher. I have the calling to serve the children. There's a gap here.
Yeah.
And then I looked back at my church in Parklands Baptist. I saw we have first service Sunday schools per class. Now our Sunday school was so big so that they split the children in the years, in their years. So from toddlers all the way to teenagers and youth. Each one had a class of their own. That means they are resourced with teachers. Yeah. I remember even we had first service teachers and second service teachers. So you teach one and you go home. You don't go for the next service. And even so, there's a teacher who's sitting in with you as an assistant. Then I said, okay, yeah, we are blessed. We are blessed. We have a structure and we have a team already. So that you think then I was like, then is it then it should only be prudent if I would therefore come and, because the same, as I said, is the same household of faith. And these are children here who are needing a teacher. Then I saw this an opportunity. Even when I remember Pastor Benjamin asked us, when he asked that question, I saw, okay, yeah, I can come and teach the children here. And so that's when I talked to him, and we thought that way, that the children need to start a Sunday school. So I saw, well, yes, there's no shifting of, I mean, not that I'm now heading to do protocols or I'm going to do,
or something that it's out of your comfort zone, or outside your calling.
My calling, So it was important, and so I think that it's important to see. We are told everything you do, try to answer to a need.
A need,
yeah. And so that's what I saw. I couldn't insist on staying in Parklands Baptist. Yes, the children have been accustomed to seeing me, and they know me for years, and they've been in my class for years. But again, Sunday school for Parklands Baptist, when you graduate to the next class, they go and you get new children. Okay, so but there were teachers to do that. They had extra hands. So that's when it was beautiful. And then I remember also, apart from just be teaching, I looked at the heart of Pastor Benjamin and Pastor Mwende. I saw their heart, and in fact, where I remember when I sat down to listen, I sat down in most of the exposition of the word that was under Pastor Benjamin. I could find sound doctrine. I found really sound. He was really sound, and good enough so that even I felt it's somewhere for me also to draw from. It's somewhere for me to draw from. Unfortunately, in Parklands Baptist, we would go a full year having not sat in the main service.
Because you're in the Sunday school.
Because you're in the Sunday school, you're serving. So even you have your own pastor from the Sunday school pastor, and that's.
Did you used to have services for teachers?
No.
Wow.
Only online. Used to have online meetings, prayer and all that. But so hardly do you find, unless you come for the first service and you teach and then you go join the second service. That was also an option, or you look at it, you watch it online, But now when I sat under Mr. Benjamin, and I could tell his planning was such that yes, he'll initiate the Sunday school, and we'll have some few teachers teaching, but you'll have to structure such that if you teach this week, you sit in for another 3 weeks. You sit listening. Teach once a month. Listen to the service for 3 Sundays. Then the fourth Sunday you teach, come back for another. Which was very sober, because I know it's important that even as the children hear the word of God, they they should hear not a conflicting sermon from the teacher and the pastor is saying, you conflict.
Yes.
And I loved it so much. I went with, you remember how we used to do, Pastor Benjamin would go with him to his keshes, when he's invited for keshes, we'd go listen. And I remember it was beautiful. So Pastor Benjamin was when that opportunity was extended to us, and I remember even you, I loved how you were serving in Kibali. Yeah, I could see belonging, and I could see that you're needed. Yeah, and I could see also there was direction.
Yeah,
I know. From the beginning, I knew your heart of pastoral.
Yeah,
I knew your heart, and then after when I listened to Pastor Benjamin, how he kept on talking about giving you opportunities to serve, I could tell he's also modeling you towards your call. Yes, I didn't know why should I then insist.
I go sit because I should have gone.
You could have gone to sit.
Yeah, I would have sat.
Yeah, you could have sat. Yeah, and Paki is huge.
Yeah,
you'll be swallowed in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I would have sat.
Yeah.
So the thing is that even what you're saying, the decision that we came to, it didn't happen overnight.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, like even after the wedding, we still had not decided. The decision
even
had not yet
at
been
the wedding.
made. Even at the wedding, people were asking, and we were like, we're still praying about it. Yeah. So even after we got through with the wedding, we went for honeymoon. We came back. Our first Sunday, we went to my church. First Sunday. First Sunday after the wedding, we went to my church. Yes, where the wedding was officiated.
To say thanks.
To say thank you and to just be with the people. Yeah, and then of course the question was asked, and we said, we're still praying about it. So as we were praying about it, we went to Paki. Yeah, we went to Paki even as we were waiting on the Lord. And after I think three Sundays.
Yes. Those practicability even of movement, all that.
Yes, and I remember on the Sunday that we decided to leave, there was a visiting minister.
Yeah.
At Paki.
I was still in Sunday school.
Yeah, I think. Yes, I think not. I think you had not returned. Your leave was 1 month. You had a 1 month leave. You were still on leave. No, you hadn't gone back.
Oh, okay.
You hadn't.
Why am I saying that? Okay.
You hadn't. Okay. So on that on the Sunday that we decided, okay, so now from next Sunday we're going to go back we'll move to my church. Then there was a visiting minister, and this visiting minister was preaching this sermon concerning answering the call. I don't know whether you can remember. He was talking about answering the call, and even as he was finishing the message, he was sending people out, saying, if God has called you, go do what he has called. Sometimes when he calls you, it's not going to be a comfort zone, but go where God is calling you. His sermon was like summarizing what we were going through during that time. And at the end of it, we looked at each other and he said, so this is it.
The sending out was already.
The sending out is there. It's okay for us to move. And I was also patient, asking you, have you had anything? And I wanted you to hear for yourself.
Yes.
I wanted to hear for myself, and it was important for you also to hear for yourself. In that we are not moving just because it's you have heard for yourself, I have heard for myself that this is the direction God is sending us, and we're in agreement that this is what God wants. I know of couples who stay at home for a couple of weeks,
just deciding and
listening. Some move to a totally different church.
From both of the two.
They come out. You come out from your church. I come out from mine, and we go and join a totally new church. So that could be the direction. I mean, there's no template. We can't say. We can't say no. You have to move to the man's church. No, you have to move to your wife's church. No, let's go.
No template.
There's no template.
Just as you said, it's all household of faith.
It's all the household of faith. But wherever God is sending you, must align with the purpose.
The purpose.
The purpose of your marriage. Think about your children. children? Is this where you want your children to go to Sunday school? Or are you going to go to that church as a stepping stone to where God is sending you? So you need to think about all that. Think about the future. Think about your spiritual lives. Think about each one. Like you thought about me. You thought about my ministry that I'm now going to sit down, but you already know where my calling was. You know, but I was not pushing you. I was not like, hey man, no, this is where I want to be. You know, I was patient. Because I knew if this is of God, then it's not going to contradict anything concerning my life, my ministry. You know, it's not going to contradict.
I remember now this time you already had resigned from your job.
I had resigned. I had resigned from my job. So speaking about resignation, so another thing you need to talk about is how are you going to handle the finances?
Wow.
How are you going to handle finances? Who is going to pay the bills? Where are you going to move to? What kind of lifestyle are you looking at? Probably as a single person, because you know you are moving around with Ubers and all that. You know, hiring the car on weekends. But now you have a family. Are you going to be able to do that? Will you continue with that lifestyle? Are we going to move into your bed sitter, or are you going to move into my 2-bedroom? I mean, how are we going to do this? So you need to talk about where to move to, where to stay after the wedding. If
Very
you're going
important.
to move, very important. If you're going to move into your husband's house with your friends, go and visit if you have not. It's important to visit the house, see the environment, see the neighborhood. I mean, a couple of times, go there with your friends, you know, make chapati, just hang out, the accountability partner.
Yes.
Go to the lady's house with your accountability. Watch a movie, buy popcorn, watch a movie. You know, just feel the environment. So don't just move on the day after the wedding, on the day of the wedding, or after you come back from your honeymoon, and you're like, my God.
But no, baby, there's something just flashed in my mind. Because I'm seeing this sounds ideal, where you can get your friends to visit your partner, and this is the other way around as well. Ideal if the couples are young.
Yes,
if the couples are young, because you'll find most of your friends probably they have time. Some of them are maybe just come from school, young people, so easily to say, tell them, hey, form guys, the weekend, As for you, it was different. How many friends did you have? How many friends did you have?
How many friends do I have?
Do you have? How many friends?
Have,
You see, capturing them, I mean, they're in their own homes. So, but this I like this template is basically for
it's for both.
For both.
It's important, maybe, because
you know, for us it didn't go in that direction per se, because you are working out of town. So we didn't have a lot of you come to my house, I come to your house moments.
Good thing that I had come to your house with my sister. Your friend was there. So there's a time we met. I also came for a fellowship when you had a home sale in your house. And also your brother, your mom, they also came.
Yes, but you came here with your house.
So even if it's going to happen once, just visit. Like, it's important, because if you're going to move into that house after you get married, maybe there's something in that neighborhood you don't like, but there's not going to be enough time to move. Probably you don't like that neighborhood. Maybe they have a water problem. With guys, they don't use a lot of water. Maybe what you've been doing, you've been hiring a mama fua. She goes, gets water, cleans up everything, and you don't have to worry about water. But now we are married, it means, you know, so much to me that we need to have a lot of water in the house. You know, in Nairobi, there are some places, imagine Akujanga Fridays. So there are those things to think about. And tell me about the neighborhood. What time does the gate closes? Is it safe? Can I come home alone at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? You know, all that. Maybe you'll just need to move a few blocks towards the road. But this moving needs to happen before the wedding. So you need to visit the houses.
Yeah.
Even if it's a stopover, I'm just bringing your charger, or I'm just dropping something with a friend.
Yeah.
Just visit. Visit the place.
Make sure you physically appear.
Yeah, physically appear to your fiance's house. Know where they live.
Yes.
The neighborhood.
Yes, you use public means.
Do you use public means?
See how easy is it accessibility.
Maybe you live somewhere, alafu unachukua nduthi ya so. Is this going to be sustainable every day? Maybe you usually walk and it's okay for you, but I don't want to walk in my heels all the way. I don't want to get on a boda, but there are ladies who cannot go on a boda.
And our children.
There are schools nearby. There are schools nearby.
Do you want to put yourself on the boda with the two children also on boda?
Are we going to hire a house help to stay in? Are we going to continue with my mama fua or your mama fua? It's there's a lot to consider. There's a lot to consider. A lot. And there's something else I was sharing with some guys. I was telling them, we were just sitting after evangelism, and I was telling them how, it is important to talk about holidays.
Yes.
Holidays, because I'm a grown-up, you're a grown-up. I have come from a different background. You have come from a different background. Maybe in my family, every December, like it's family day, everyone from wherever they stay, everybody comes home. Tunachoma nyama, tunafanya everything together as a family. But the other holidays are for ourselves. Like if it's Easter, it's for myself and my family. I do whatever I want. The other holidays, what do you do during your holidays? Because it can get to the holiday and you are preparing, for us to go to show. And I'm like, no. No. In my family, we go to my show. We go to my, that can also bring conflict. Just talk about it and plan how you're going to be doing that. It's important. So talk about the holidays. Talk about church, where you're going to move to. Your best couple. Talk about the accountability partners. And don't assume that now they are our accountability partners. No.
Not necessarily. Tell them. Let them know that.
Let them know the intentions that we're dating and this is what's happening, and we want you guys to work with us.
Yes.
So that they also invite you into their gigs. Probably they're going for a gig, they'll invite you so that they help you continue meeting and getting to know one another, even as they get to know the new person in the group.
Awesome.
So we will come back on the next episode and talk about the wedding. The decisions you need to make now as you're talking about the wedding. So the next episode will be about just the wedding only. We talk about the wedding budget,
the event,
the wedding ceremony, the event. So we talk about the budget, the bridal couple, the cars, things that you've not thought about now. That you just say we're getting married. How does it happen in Africa Mali and people are like, wow, we need a committee. Why do people ask for a committee?
Yes, good question.
Where does this 1 million budget come from?
Yes.
Pilau. What? Just pilau. Pilau is coming to 1 million. So why? Why does this budget get to 1 million? Why does it get to all this much? So we'll talk about that.
Awesome.
Your final thoughts?
No. Remember that even so, even as you plan for the wedding, remember this community.
There's the community,
So that I think we have a good direction. Let's see how it goes. Even as we invite people into the event. Yes.
So if you're planning to get married, you are, ready to wed, ready to say I do, propose.
Without drama.
No, if you are a drama queen, ask for your proposal, engagement party with balloons.
You fly to South Africa, then at the Cape of Verde, I don't know Cape of what.
Yes, you take me there. Propose on the streets of Nigeria. Hire a dancer for me. Yeah?
I'll dance for
Send me a bouquet
Say,
of
can
flowers.
dance for you once you've said yes. Say danced.
Did you? Can you dance right now?
Yeah.
Hey. Angalia uvunje mifupa. Vunja kabisa.
Yeah, propose, guys.
Yeah, propose. Make it special, at least.
It's
a nice restaurant.
how many people?
How
many people have told you with you?
Leave those ones. You're
No,
the one I said yes to.
I'm asking. It's very special because I'm the only one who has ever said will you.
Wacha tu tumalizie hapo. So, see you guys next Friday. Thank you. Subscribe, like, comment, share.
Like and share. And hit the notification bell. Ding ding.
So, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay.